Hiya, since my last video the Ophilia's done really well. It's coloured up more. When I had it, it was like quite a white colour with a bit of pink. Now it's greened up. The pink's showing nicely. The clown settled down well. I got some chalice for a good price from a local fish shop where there was a bit of cyano going on. So they were quite browned out and a bit bleached when I got them, and they're colouring up nicely now. One of them continued to bleach under the kessels, even though I've got the kessel down to around 55%, and I probably won't ever have it more than say 65-70 unless I decide to get a lot of SPS, but even then it will be gradual. The kessel did do it a bit of frying really, so I've put it in a shaded area right at the front there, but I'll give you a close-up tour of that in a moment. I've got a Tunzi auto top off the Universal. I went through diatom stage, part of the ugly stage, and I put a bit of GFO in, and the sensor went a bit erratic, and I went to work and come back and it hadn't actually filled up. So the water level had dropped but hadn't actually filled with fresh RO, which is a lot better than it being the other way and overfilling. So just a word of warning if you're using GFO. It was definitely that because it was on the sensor. Just keep it clean. I've got a power head that I'm trialling at the minute and I really like it. My friend's not set up yet, so he allowed me to test drive a Wavelink, Innovative Marine Wavelink, and I really like it. I've always had Vortex and cheaper power heads before that, but this is really good. You can get the same effects as what my MP40 used to and MP10. It's just not as controllable because you can't use it through Wi-Fi. The controller build quality that you get with it isn't the best. It's very, very light. It just feels a bit plasticky. But what do you expect for that price? You know, it's a really good price. The build quality of the actual power head itself is good. The magnet that connects the power head is excellent, superior, and it does the job. So I was initially going to be going for MP40 on this, but I'm going to buy that off my friend. And he can get another new one, and then I'll get a second one the other side and just create waves by connecting it together, one master, one slave. So it's really good. My skimmer, my Tunzi skimmer 9004 DC is pulling out some really dark schemate considering how low the bioload is. So I went through the diatom stage. I chucked some crabs in and some banded trochus snails, the only ones I've really had any real good luck with over the years, and they demolish algae, and it's now got like this, so crystal clear. I'm sure there'll be more ugly waves to come. I can see a tiny bit of green algae popping up in places, not green hair, but I'm sure we'll get there. So I'm going to start. I've got an Eco Chic Tunzi Refugium light, which I'm going to put in the rear chamber with some Cheeto to get some nutrient export as well. But in a moment I'll give you a brief tour, and if you like what you see, press like and subscribe, and I'll check out your channel as well.